General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs!
go! All right, folks, both of these two runners, what you're going to see here in the very, very beginning that they're going to do on every single level, if they can help it, is they're going to jump straight up and then get moving. Funnily enough, that actually builds up forward momentum to give them enough speed boost to beat that clamping jaw gator fish, whatever you'd like to call that terrible piranha from People Eaters 9. That's exactly what you saw there, okay? The time isn't running because I'm a silly boy. That's okay. Time is running now. I want these two to have an extra little bit here, all right? I want these two to have an extra little bit on their side. Extra 10 seconds, 20 seconds. All right, going into level 2, what's gonna happen here, folks, as you continue to watch this run, right now, straightforward, you're like, okay, I see this, I could potentially do these things. They're gonna eventually start finding different warps that are in the game. You might learn them from just running into it. You might learn it by watching these two. They're gonna eventually try to find ways to go through these levels faster without doing every single stage and every single world. You can also, by accident, if you don't know where you're going, you can go into the wrong door and actually end up levels, if not worlds, behind. So there's a lot going on here. Both did a great job, but we're talking about a second difference between these two, not even. Yeah, this is good. These two are keeping it neck and neck already.
All right, this is an auto scroller, so we're gonna be equal.
Yeah, so the time's gonna stay the same here. They'd have to get some really random frame rule, which I don't know the specificity on, for someone to gain probably random amount of pixels of time save, because again, it's an auto scroller. It'd have to be something where maybe they're intentionally, they're jumping too much and throwing their spinny thing around, so it might create lag on the screen. That's the only way they could lose time, because they're not gonna gain time on one another without the other one making a mistake. But don't worry, if you watched me do this, I show you exactly how to make a mistake. As soon as the level starts, you just jump off. Okay? You can all go look at my PB, which is like 50-something minutes, because my PB was to get Chroma to finally put the time on the board, and now Chroma's only a few seconds behind the world leader, Posty. I'm telling you, folks, this is what happens on May 4th. You get Star Wars, you get Dream Races, you get me losing my mind.
Oh my gosh, I jumped off at the end.
He did.
Posty, you did not.
I did. I
Posty
why?
did.
Because I was already matching to start the next stage.
Posty had early mashed, folks. Posty early mashed and died at the very end of that level. So there you go. What I tell you, you can either jump at the end and it's not a good time to do it, or you could jump too early and it's not good. So Posty showed us the other one. And that's, folks, what you could call
All right, guys.
the patented
Just make
Posty.
Chroma nervous. Just make Chroma nervous.
There you go. Yeah, give
Nervous
Chroma.
you're mashing at the end of the roller coaster when it's not over.
Well, because I thought it was over already.
Uh-oh. All right.
That was
So
a weird death. I think I bonked.
Chroma must have randomly lost like a pixel's worth of time somewhere, because those iframes should have been long enough. But so Chroma right now also is doing a little bit different than what Chroma would have wanted, doing the backup strat. So far, so good. Posty's finally done with that level. So Chroma's lead's not as big as it could be. But also Posty's deficit's not as bad as it could be.
Excuse me, platforms.
So now these platforms the platforms also are on different timings as well, because of the pacing of when Chroma got there versus when Chroma expects to get there. Same thing with this lag of this right here. And as you can see, the more the enemies shoot these shots, the more there's lag. Then Chroma's gonna wait that out. That time is going to attack because Chroma does not have the iframes. See how Posty had the iframes, folks?
Yeah, that's gonna give Posty actually the full. Oh my goodness, really?
So Chroma got unlucky there that the Medusa's shot happened where it did, but also Chroma actually died at a checkpoint.
Yeah, that was very weird. That's never happened to me.
And so, folks, this is super close because this boss right here is all RNG. You got to hope that you win your matchup of rock, paper, scissors. And so far, Posty's just been defending. That's not winning him anything. He has to make a strike and then defend. Chroma gets the strike. And then, oh no, did that not count?
Oh, no.
Oh, you have to defend. That's why. All right, so Posty still has the slight lead, but Chroma's looking good here.
No, it's not good, actually. I lost the first one.
Oh, you lost that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mashed a little too hard, so I'm actually really behind.
Oh, weird, because it showed that. Okay, so this is what confused me, folks. So obviously, as you can see, what Chroma said was right. I actually had thought because the action went forward, he was good.
I'm getting some like really weird input lag too.
Wait, Chroma. You do know about the skip to get back to the ending on this level, right?
No, I don't actually.
Okay. Well, I'm on the star stage, so I can explain it, but you got to move right really quick.
Here?
When press the barrel, and then the two platforms that are coming up, the one that goes into the spikes that looks like it's going to kill you, jump on that, ride it.
Yeah, ride it all the way up. I'm pretty sure.
Ride it up like you're going to hit the spikes.
Whoa.
There we go. Now you just drop straight down.
Oh no, I hit the thing again. Okay, I didn't.
So I go back into it and then go left and then drop down. Just drop straight down.
See, like I never practiced that because.
There we go. Whew. All right, so he's not as far behind as he could be. And this is the best of 2 of 3, folks, because sometimes that first run, you got to get those jitters out. Weird things happen. You should see how awesome when I'm playing Mega Man 2, when the beginning starts, by accident, I go into password. That's not what I typically do, but I do it. All right, so this is looking good. So now you see how the face has like a really crying eyeball for the bird, crow, eagle. Chroma's won this exchange, so now Chroma gets to move on.
Yeah, this RNG has been bad all day. Did a couple practice runs, but
I could have not told you about that warp, and I would have been way ahead.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I didn't even that's not a thing that. There's several warps in the game that you just never come across because.
Yeah, you're hoping you never.
In that section.
I played a lot of no reset runs, so I learned that a long time ago.
That's true, yeah.
Yes.
I also haven't played the digest mode.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Oh, what save, Posty? Sayaka, I never scuff up Mega Man. No, not once, not twice. All right. I would never do such a thing. All right. Posty's keeping the pace going. So you're going to hear the music specific because I can't have both musics going at the same time, folks. Both musics going at the same time is ear bleed central. So the music you're going to hear is going to come from Chroma's feed. And so if you're kind of curious what jams you're hearing, you're going to be hearing the jams of Chroma's progression. So now Posty got wings again, which is great here. Going to drop down through, avoided getting pinched. You can get pinched into the spikes there for an unfortunate insta-death.
Happens many times. You get a little too aggressive and you just brush up against it. Just
barely. Yeah, it doesn't take much. So good job for Posty being careful there. Again, there's a lot of lag here, folks. Lots of images on the screen. Every single one of these moving ones is a sprite. So this game is just chock full of them. Yeah, this is live, but chat itself is a repeat. Good. Okay, cool. Then I'm safe then. I appreciate it.
We don't have a Big Mac in the chat.
All right, Posty is approaching the boss. Has to do a couple of particular jumps to speed this along. Great jumps there. Because there were spikes, if you notice, folks, that he could have clipped also on his way up, and he did not. And now he's going on to Area 7, clear, but boss number 2.
Very nice.
We call this Fish Lady Swim No More.
I got a good launch.
That was a great launch. So Chroma picked up a little bit of time right there. Because Chroma didn't have to play it safe. Chroma was able to just nail the perfect pendulum swing. And you're going to see that the runners potentially utilize the pendulum swings either to get further ahead in their run or to try to catch up if somebody decides to play it safe. Good job by Posty. That boss, the Fish Lady boss, is probably Posty's best boss. Posty's got such a good mash on that one. Very comfortable with the boss fight. I'm not surprised by him clearing that one out first try, no probs.
You're gonna definitely hear me mashing. My controller's quite loud.
So there's two main levels that are going to give us huge issues on this run, guys, and it's 3-1 and 3-5. We
Yuck.
kind of skipped the 3-5 at some point, but 3-1 is coming up right after this cut screen, so wish me luck.
Good luck, Posty.
Good luck. 3-1 lift.
Yeah, 3-1.
So you're going to see some crazy strats on this stage by both of us, if we can pull it off.
We're
Odds
both
are-
gonna try it, but yeah, it can be ugly.
I missed the fast launch.
I got the quick door turn.
Good job on the quick door turn by Chroma there. Posty's going for it. Oh! All right, it's okay, folks.
Oh no.
He went into the root beer lake. He's gonna be okay. He loves root beer.
So now that you guys have seen that, that is the main strat, is you try and get a speed boost that you can use to jump all the way across all of this nonsense. But if you don't get it, I'm going to show you the secondary strat that is also kind of crazy. Oh, maybe not.
All right, Chroma has beaten the second boss and is moving forward. What is a cheerleader's favorite drink, Pocky? Tell us all what it is. Crimson, good to see you. Yes, thank you for being here as a part of Star Wars Day, but also for being here as a part of GOTEL charity action for the Lupus Foundation of America. Folks, we're already at $540 raised.
Oh, never mind. I can't go for it.
Posty pulled back. He's like, no, we're not doing that. Folks, we have a game giveaway in just over $200. We're giving away 4 games. We're giving away 2 Sonics, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sorry, Sonic Episode 1, Sonic Episode 2, and then 2 Atari 30-year anniversary collection digital giveaways as well. I know, right, Lime Jane? We're doing it. Liger, man, how are you doing? Oh,
The lift is good to me.
All right, let's find out, folks. This will get Chroma a chance to
No,
be
it's
back.
too
in-
high. It's too high. It's too high.
Mine was too high, too.
It's so funny because, folks, if you notice, they both had 2 different too high of those gates. So for Chroma, unfortunately, it was on the very first one. Posty, though, got the fake out and got the good first one, but then the bad second one. So, and even though he could have,
slow, safe route.
yeah, he had to take it slow there too because he didn't have the wings. The wings, he's going to use that to get himself really far. Instead, he's playing it safe because there was no point in really getting the launch.
I missed my platform. So
All right.
I'll wait for this one.
That lift that Posty's on right now is on a global cycle, so you know, depending on when you arrive there, you could just miss it. You can't tell until you get there though, because it's moving from the second you press start, so
Now,
you won't be able to tell.
when Chroma did that damage boost / jumped off the head of the enemy, actually not damage boost, excuse me, that was actually all intentional because there's actually a warp there that you don't want to just randomly go into.
That chimney warp is a disaster. You do not want to touch that thing.
It really ruins what you're trying to do as far as knowing exactly where you are, knowing exactly what power-ups you're supposed to be having. So Chroma did a good job of avoiding that.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble.
We
I gotta wait
are.
now.
I don't even know what. Good luck.
Oh.
Oh,
good.
wow. It
I
just
waited
came
just
back.
long enough.
Holy cow.
He might give up seconds, folks, but his blood pressure is back to normal after that. That was amazing. Whew. I mean, I was
the lift
sweating.
is there for me.
I've obviously watched Posty do a lot of runs here. I've seen these two race each other multiple times, and also I've been watching Chroma this last couple of weeks practice it, and I still get all worried for their close calls that they go through. Good movement
Oh,
here.
you gotta be kidding.
Aw.
Why did he slip off the lift? Come on.
Come on. All right, Posty did not get messed up as he floated across the lava. He's happy about that.
That's the first time I've missed that.
Oh
kill.
no.
All right, so he's going to go with his backup here. Folks, it's not as good, but he's still holding on the lead. Still holding on.
I would say that's probably one of the best places to die, just because the checkpoint does give you back all of your items.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Chroma said, if you notice, Posty's already got his wings back. Posty's got his quote-unquote shadow/spirits back. And so this time he's just gonna be a little more patient because the game kind of got him good there. Now you might wonder, it said World 4. That's correct. They skipped the World 3 boss, folks. Neither of them wanted to play tic-tac-toe against the World 3 boss, because that's what you have to do.
I'm good.
You know?
Oh my gosh, why?
One
it ate
pixel.
my jump on the platform.
1 pixel again. And that's how we have a best 2 of 3, folks, because I'm telling you, it's gonna get spicy here in this next round. All these jitters for both these runners are getting out. And it's gonna be exciting. It is gonna be exciting. Oh?
Come on. Stop eating my jump.
These last couple levels are really mean too. It is the best place to like die and recover, but it doesn't make it easier to try again.
Right. All right, folks. Posty is on round 1 of the final boss.
Let's go.
Now, this one's big time RNG. If you folks don't know, he has no clue where it's going to pop up.
And you can get a 2, 3, or 4 cycle, and you have a chance to him being in a spot where you can't even hit him.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens on this first.
That.
Like, there you go. See?
You gotta be kidding. Why did he walk under the swing?
So that happened to Chroma also, folks. So what happened to Posty also happened to Chroma right there. That little mole person definitely is probably the MVP of this entire run. It's the only enemy sprite to have gotten both Chroma and Posty in the same exact run. We'll pay attention to see if we can claim another one by the end of this.
You never know.
All right, Posty's looking good on that boss. Mole is down, but now he's got phase 2, which is actually the tricky phase.
Really?
That was unlucky. So what happened there, if you folks did not notice, when Chroma did the jump first, the jump kind of bonked on the very first edge. Okay, whatever. But then the input delay happened, and so when Chroma jumped again, Chroma was past the gap, and that's why he bonked his head again. But on the left side, he's right up against the enemy. Again, you're a one-hit kill as Prince Talmot. And we're not even acknowledging Posty right now because he made that look way too easy. He was supposed to make it stressful for all of us, but... Now he's got to escape, though, folks. He has got to escape. He's got the princess, and that's right. It's a whatchamacallit mission? A escape mission? Yes. What's the other word I'm looking for when you always get stuck with it? Escort mission. That's what it's called. Thank you, Original Mad Cow. Siberian Bowl. Crimson, thank you. All right, so you're gonna see Chroma do some backup strats here, folks. Chroma's practiced this.
Every bad cycle in this run. It's been pretty ugly.
He's getting it all now, folks, so that he can just whoop on Posty twice in a row.
Woo! We've seen some crazy stuff happen before. I think the first ever Dream Races with the Marvel Land that Posty and Chroma did. Posty had won the first one pretty convincingly, but then after that, Chroma's like, "Get off me!" So we're gonna see if Chroma's gonna go back to those old shenanigans or not. All right, folks. It looks like Posty's dead. Just kidding. He's not dead this time. That other time was a fluke. Okay, you watch here. He's got this. All right. The cool thing too is once Chroma gets the escape, you're gonna hear the really good music.
I'm gonna jump at the end and risk it for you. Oh,
You're gonna go for the soft lock?
No, not the soft lock. Just the chance to fall.
He tried, but it didn't. It was already like transitioning when he said it. All right, Posty's time was around 8:40-ish. Well, plus the 10 seconds I didn't start earlier, so just under 19 minutes, I would say, folks.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I will be right back.
Yeah, please do. Please do. That'll be perfect.
All right, let's see our mole RNG.
All right, Mole.
Yuck, not great.
So the good news, get this out of the system, right?
Oh, it's real bad.
Okay, though, at least he gets to move on from it, even though it was a four pop, as you might call it, because they're playing like, you know, Pop the Weasel or what's the other name of this game?
I just call it the whack-a-mole.
The whack-a-mole. That's exactly what. Yep. Yeah. Look at that though. Not bad. Not bad. So Chroma's moving on. Yeah, guacamole. Chroma's now moving on to phase 2. This one's trickier because you don't know when the boss for sure is going to shoot his shot. And again, it's an insta kill for you. And he could dive you instead too. But he either shoots straight down or 45-degree angles. So as long as you can know where he is, you can then guess, oh, this is not going to be within those 2 spots. Great job. Wow.
Thanks.
He sure is. Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot more, but he didn't. That was good stuff.
I learned something pretty recently because, like I said, I've been doing the practice runs, and the previous world record holder, incredibly slow, used to be called Therio.
Yes.
He popped into stream a few times because, you know, there's probably going to be interest if there's not a lot of people running it, but, you know, we're the 2 active runners.
Correct.
He popped in and he's giving me a little bit of advice from like back in the day what he knew, and he sent me a video on the mole. So the mole only fires the laser if you are in his like 45-degree cone of range. So yeah, if you run like straight to the right when the fight starts, you basically run past that, so he won't fire at the start.
I love that.
Yeah, and then it's a big game of you know, trying to outrun that cone. But the problem there is also when you're outrunning that, sometimes you can just get cornered.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a little risky.
Folks, I think a postie has returned.
Well, good. You can watch me ride the cart.
Yeah. All right, folks. Do we think this is going to be safe for Chroma or what? What do we think? Come on, Dreamers. You got to tell me. I'm just here commentating. I ain't doing nothing. Oh, nice. Good. I'm glad, boy. I'm glad your team got a W. They've been doing really good this year. And yeah, folks, this is what it's like. This is what it's like. Blessing a postie upon Chroma, Lime J says. I like it. I'm no expert, but yes.
And time.
There we go. All right, sub 22. With all of what Chroma obviously wouldn't want to happen.
Yeah.
GG.
GG, yeah.
All right, you two.
Don't worry. Everything could go wrong for me this run. It happens in this game.
Yeah. As you can see, like at any point, something can go wrong. Checkpoints are like in random spots. We are warping to new places, so you know, you might hit a checkpoint. A lot of places you might not. It's really dependent. Oh, I should reset instead of watching the credits. We got an event to do. All right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm used to watching the credits because it provides a little music for a stream, but I'm not
totally. All right, are the runners ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
We're almost ready. Are you ready?
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Game 2.
Game 2, folks. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, folks, they're off, and the timer's on this time. The timer is on. I did not forget. Did not forget this time. All right, now this is the winner. The winner of Posty here moves on to his little flex session, right? But Chromo's like, no. I'm coming in here and I'm going to show you. I've been practicing. I don't have the second best time in the world to not put up a good showing on game 2. So, folks, here we go. Game 2, and Chroma crossing by milliseconds with the lead. We're talking like 0.1, 0.2, but that's a lead. That's all you need. We've had to frame count races here before, folks. Posties had to deal with it. Non-posty runs, we've had to deal with it. It's been intense.
Oh no.
Because Posty and ZG had a turtles race that came down to a second. We had an RSPC and Crubble Star Mega Man race in the past that came down to frame counting, and that was like a 0.2 difference, 2.3. It was crazy. We literally had to go and frame count it because I could not. I blinked. Yeah, so it's possible. So Posty again. Now Posty's behind probably by about 3 seconds, but that's only 3 seconds. You saw what happened.
Yeah, I can jump off the roller coaster.
Posty could jump off the roller coaster.
Don't do that.
But I think Posty got that out of his system, right?
Yeah, hopefully you did.
Hopefully.
I'm surprised you did that because when you hit the end of the roller coaster, it plays that little jingle for probably about like 7 to 10 seconds.
Well, remember,
So, like-
remember I told you earlier that I might take off my headset during the mole fight because
Oh no, you did. Oh, so you didn't know where
can't-
the music was.
I can't hear my TV right now.
Oh my gosh.
I can only hear you guys chatting.
Got it.
I can kind of hear the music when it's completely silent, but as long as somebody's talking, I can't hear any sounds in the game.
All right, folks. So he wants us to be deathly quiet once we get to the end of the level. Okay, everyone get really quiet.
I'm up a game now. You guys can be loud.
All right, folks, we can be loud. He's gonna start mashing early again. Let's go. All right. Okay, I guess you didn't mash that time. That's all right. That's all right. All right, folks. Chroma is maintaining the lead. Good jump and clear there. Posty's looking for the same kind of boost to get on up there. Also, very good jump and clear. Got those wings. Great jumps.
That was scary close.
Chroma's making us sweat.
Oh, I died.
Oh,
Oh no. Did you hit the bee?
yeah, he got too big of a jump, and
Oh.
he sucker punched that bee right in the chest.
I went around
Yes.
the edge when I didn't mean to.
So that one's really precise. You have to walk up to the top of that hill, the very, very tip. You need to pause for a couple frames to make sure you actually get the cycle. And then you need to make a perfect jump and turn.
I actually hit the first bee. Chroma.
Yeah, he hit the first bee.
The one before the jump?
Yeah, he got too much air.
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
my gosh.
When I went to go around the corner, I expected to bonk my head to get rid of my big jump, and I big jumped up there.
I just got a perfect boss one cycle.
Whoa, good for you.
That's incredibly rare. The 200 times I played, I think I hit it maybe about 11 times or so.
That's my fault, folks. I by accident typed, so I deleted the timer. Don't worry about that. I can always redo that later. I can always
It's gonna make our
reclock it
time
later.
much better.
Yeah, exactly. Now they look really good.
Whoa, World 1's gonna end in under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a PB pace.
What's the name of Therio now?
Incredibly slow.
So incredibly so much show up and be like, wow, these guys have found some new stuff. Like they just got through World 1 in about 30-something seconds. So we didn't mean to fake you out. Yeah. And folks, if you did not know, in the Genesis era, kisses only have one S.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I think the real reason for that is if you play the Japanese version, it writes out chew, which is the Japanese word for kiss.
Oh, okay.
But it's only 3 letters, so I think they didn't want to like re-sprite the text.
That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
And Posty likes to make kissing sounds usually when the kisses happen. If you
It's
guys-
true.
Very like
Whoa.
wet, slobbery ones. Yeah. Right
Yeah.
to the camera.
So tonight it's gonna be kisses for Lupus.
There you go, folks. We're trying.
We don't
we're
want to kiss for Lupus.
for the cause for GOTEL to game on
Yes.
to end Lupus. Let's do this. All right,
Yes.
Posty's
You wanna
back
Kiss to end Lupus.
and moving. And perfect. There we go, folks. So now what you're gonna see here, Posty's gonna drop on down like Chroma did earlier, and then just like in Mega Man, this is a very laggy waterfall level.
Horrible. It's worse than Mega Man.
That's true. It's actually worse than Mega Man as far as playing it.
Yeah.
At least playing on Mega Man, it's not bad. It just visually looks tough on a stream. But yeah, this one is so slow. Like when I played it finally, I was like, wow, the amount of patience you have to have because you can't make a wrong input. Otherwise, you're just stuck. You're stuck.
I got a bad swing.
Chroma got a bad swing, but still holding on to the lead. Well, Contra Waterfalls are a completely different scenario. Contra is just full of excess. So now you see them doing this jump right here under the spikes. You might think, why are they being so risky jumping like that? That's actually intentional. It's doing a manipulation of the platform pattern and setup. That way they can do it on a one cycle instead of having to wait for the patterns of those platforms to move multiple times.
I'm gonna play that safe.
You got the lead. That makes sense. Oh, Posty's okay. He did not die. Usually when Posty goes too far on that one, he flings it. He lived.
Yeah. So we studied furiously on that pendulum. Incredibly slow came in. He even pulled up some task tools for that swing, and unfortunately, there's just no really good reliable way to get a good swing each time. The window is way too tight to do on a stream.
I missed my one cycle too.
Oh no, yeah, that cycle's really tight. You can't slow down in any place. If you hear like a skid noise from slowing down, or you turn around a little too tight, you can miss that cycle, which is unfortunate.
Yo, thanks, Lime Jade.
When you get up here, when you miss the cycle, these platforms are in different positions. And
Oh
now you have to wait.
I see that, yeah.
Posty made the best of a bad situation there, folks. And again, it's going to go ahead and take out the Medusa to reduce lag. Also going to grab those wings because Posty needs the wings. Posty was aggro there because Posty is the one on behind and has the 1-0 lead. Chroma, good job. Keeping the pressure on. Boss 2 down. Boss 2 is down.
3-1 is the deciding factor for sure. Is the lift going to be there, or is it going to be really terrible?
Yo, thank you, Lion Jet. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got a lot of really, really good stuff for today. A lot of really good stuff going on. And of course, when we eventually end tonight's amazing marathon, we'll take it over to another individual representing for GOTEL. So no matter what, we're still going to make sure that this all stays GOTEL oriented for the entire weekend.
All right, fingers crossed. 3-1's coming up. Hope the lift's there.
All right, Chroma's hoping for the lift. Right now, Posty's hoping for some perfect pump scenario. He found it, folks. And pop goes the balloon.
Very nice.
All right, so all the movement right now by Chroma's great, but still needs luck.
Again, 0 for 2 on that lift.
Still needs luck. And again, and if you notice also, folks, is that we'll see for when Posty gets on here, Chroma had the first lift both times being problematic. So I'm curious if Posty's always going to have the second lift be problematic. We'll see. This game's absolutely wild. It gives you all these beautiful things just to destroy you with.
Yeah.
And if you stay on that platform, there's a reason why Chroma jumped off it. That platform will actually dip into Root Beer Lake. And then you'll be burned alive from all the carbonation. It's kind of scary for a Prince Dragon, aka Prince Talmud. All right, Posty's moving. Posty's almost caught up to Chroma, but not yet.
Depends on if he makes the lift jump.
Exactly.
That's a big one for sure.
Oh, he got it, folks. Okay, he's moving.
Wow. Very nice.
All right, these two are neck and neck. Woo! There's the boost. All right, Chroma still gets through first. All right, Chroma's lead's about 10 seconds. About 10 seconds, folks. All right, the next real problem level, though, isn't for, what, 2 more levels from here? 3, 5?
It'll be the next one here.
Oh, the next one.
Coming up on this warp.
Because you warp through to it.
That's what it is. You warp to it. Okay. Yeah, this is crazy close, folks. So if you want to see who the winner is, I wouldn't turn away anytime soon. Now, this is an intentional boost off of that to be able to make that jump. Otherwise, it's like a picture-perfect, frame-perfect jump if you're not using that. And good luck.
I'm taking the lower route because it's safer. Posty takes the high route because he likes to be flashy, but...
Posty is flashy. Good movement by Chroma right now. Almost.
We gotta wait
Wow.
for it. Yeah. Unfortunately, again, that's on a global cycle, so
I missed.
The edge. Posty then switched to the bottom route at the last second and missed by the most smallest of margins, folks.
oh no.
All
Yeah,
right.
this level's nasty. It's deceptively nasty, especially if you go up top like Posty does.
Whew.
All right. Oh my god, I actually landed on this dude for once.
There we go.
All right, guys. Okay, I gotta wait. When that Medusa shouldn't flash if you have a good run, but if you're on the wrong cycle, it can flash and it'll just snipe you in the face. So
Aha.
you gotta keep an eye out. Yeah. Make sure you're ready.
Woo-hoo. Nice job, Posty. I thought Posty was just gonna run right into that mole kid.
Hopefully not.
All right, now Chroma's on to 4-5, folks. Posty still has one more area, 3-6, before he's able to go off to this section as well and skip World 3's boss. Yeah, there's only 4 worlds, folks.
I did that jump wrong.
Now there is one thing to talk about with the boss skipping. Each boss you defeat gives you another orb for the mole fight, so it's potentially an extra hit that you can get to speed up that fight. But since we skip 2 of the orbs, you know, we're essentially only getting. I gotta play this real safe.
Yeah, you can actually run out of orbs on that final boss if you mess up.
Yeah, and you don't want that happening for sure. That window is so tight, and I lost all my shadows.
Dang. All right, folks, like this is... All right, Chroma still has the lead, but Posty's right there. Look at this, folks.
Honestly,
It's
that might
so
be pretty
close.
good because I need my shadows. I was running pretty
man.
low.
Folks, I can't even say anything. Dante, thanks for bringing me back into it. I was just so focused on these two. This is coming down. Look at this. Look how close they are. All right, Chroma's through, though. Chroma's through. All right, Posty doesn't want anything to do with this mole kid. Oh, Posty did it. And Posty's through. But Chroma got a good first clear. Chroma.
Oh, what? That platform just dropped
It
on me.
dropped on
I
him,
couldn't even get a
folks.
jump off of it.
He's still okay, though. He's still got the lead.
Okay.
All
Those
right.
3 stake platforms on the bottom there above the spikes, they have really deceptively bad, like hit areas. So you
They
can fall right
do.
between 2 of them.
It's
Yeah.
so true.
It's kind of a crushing place to lose.
Oh, folks, look at this. Look at this. Look how close this is. This is going to be... Folks, someone better get their the clipper ready. These two are going to come down to like some RNG or something.
It's gonna be RNG for sure.
Like Chroma's got like a second of a lead. Like 1 second. Ah, folks.
Good old RNG. Let's see how it plays.
Ooh, Chroma's got a good start.
I got a
Posty
complete
got
miss.
Posty
Oh,
got
no.
unlucky.
I'm getting a slow second one too.
All right, Posty's...
I got a good second one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no. This is so locked up now, folks. Now Posty's at the slight lead. Yep, now Posty's ahead by a second. Oh, Posty's getting a bad pattern. Oh, folks, he's got the finish. There it is. Oh, folks, this is... Remember, there's phase 2, though, folks. There's phase 2.
Oh, what? How
No
did
way.
he fire that way? How did he fire that way, dude?
Wow. Yo, G Sweet.
That was crazy. I've
That
never seen him do
was...
He's gonna, yeah, he's gonna get me. Oh,
Darn, you had to be aggro there, though. He had to be aggro, because otherwise Posty's going to be able to walk away with that.
I could jump off.
He's got completely new patterns I've never seen before. He's being so terrible right now.
I could jump off.
How is he hitting me?
He right now he's just barely clipping Chroma's character. Are you noticing that, folks, with his shoe or whatever you want to call those that he's wearing on his feet?
How is he hitting me? I don't get it. Oh my gosh, I game overed. I think that's it.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish then. I was gonna jump off and make it go to
No,
3.
it's fine. I got really terrible luck.
But if you game over, he has to do the whole level again, folks.
Yeah.
He aggroed me. Out of the 200 runs I've done, that was like the worst pattern I've ever seen from him.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I appreciate you making me feel good and not wanting to destroy me. Chroma was scaring me earlier, guys. He even learned a new trick with one of the doors that you could jump in the air and press up and warp into the door. And I ran this game for months. I never knew you could do that. And then I found out just now, actually, on this first run, you can do it on the castle level too, when you're jumping up to that door that's like 2 stories above the door at the bottom. In the super laggy area.
Yeah.
You can warp into that door before you land.
I didn't know that.
That's true. Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Door, but you do have to press up to actually go through the door. You can't just like jump into it. But
All right, and Posty with that victory, folks.
GG.
GG's. We're not going to force Chroma to have to tough this out. This level gets really tough, folks, when you don't have the preferred power-ups. So that was a great effort there. GG's. Is there anything else the two of you would like to say, though, before we transition off to the next little segment?
I love you all. Thanks for being here. Continue to hype it up tonight. I sadly work early tomorrow, so I won't be in chat a whole much longer. We did finish a little early, so I'll probably hang out for a little bit. But yeah, I love you guys all. Thank you, Chroma, for making me feel good about my Marvel Land skills. When earlier the tricks you were showing me, I was like, oh my gosh, Chroma's gonna destroy me.
Yeah, it's you can see how it goes wrong. Just some bad luck and
I got lucky, folks. I got a super good 3-1 to make a huge comeback. And then even though I died on 3-6, I managed to get the boost all the way to the end, which gave me more time. And then I single cycled the last level, which I think is probably the only thing with all Chroma's practice that I can do consistently better than him.
Yeah,
I would say that's what it seemed like.
That 3-1's a difference for sure. It's a big difference for 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 made the difference for the second run. But like I said, I think for the majority of the game, Chroma probably has an advantage on me. I have the advantage when it comes to everything in World 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, Mega Meow Militia coming in with that raid. Thank you so much. Mega Meow's going to be performing here in just a matter of minutes, folks.
Yeah.
Right? Let's get hyped.